What is up, YouTube? Settle Blizzy coming at you with the Kozmo deck update. Kind of a profile. I wouldn't say it's like anything official yet. It's just what I'm going to be testing after April 11, 2016 for the new ban list. PK Fire, Monarchs, maybe even Phantom Knight, the pure builds. They're probably going to be the most important matchups for us. This deck might be very much, actually I'm confident it will be the best deck after Shining Victories. Sticking to that, but yeah, I've stuck with Kozmo fucking since Destroyer came out. I wasn't down with $100 farm girls, so yeah. I've been with Kozmo for about 6 months, somewhere like that. But I'm just gonna give you guys an idea of what I'm gonna be running, so you guys won't be like clueless as to what you should run, or I'm not saying like copy or anything. I'm just trying to give you guys an idea of what I'm going to be messing with for the next 8 days. In 8 days, an official profile will be up of what I will be using permanently for another week after. But for now, I'm just rolling with this. So let's get right into it. This deck is actually very consistent for the most part right now. So I'm definitely using one Dark Eclipser for the mirror matches and for the traps. Oh, excuse me. There's a lot of decks that rely on traps to make plays, so this is definitely good. Obviously not for the counter traps, but this is awesome in the mirror match. That's all I got to say about it. 1, 2, 3 destroyers still, obviously. Thank God this card didn't get hit. This is our boss monster. Honestly, this is the best monster we got. And until Shining Victories, we definitely got to roll with 3. 1 Forerunner for sure, because you need it for the crash battle basically, and it's pretty nice in time. 1 Dog Fighter, it's another allure target, and the tokens are cool, setting up that wall. You'll notice that I'm playing a lot more dark targets in this deck because I'm playing 2 Allure of Darkness as well. I'm still playing 3 Slip Rider. I feel like popping back row in the end phase and disrupting plays such as Call the Haunted and such is still important this format. So definitely got to roll with 3 Slip Riders until our new support comes. Double Good Witch. I feel like making Castell and Utopia Lightning is pretty good. Plus 2 more dark targets for Allure Darkness. 2 Farm Girl. 2 Farm Girls, pretty solid. It's been solid since Dimension of Chaos dropped, actually. I've tried 1, but honestly, I just feel more comfortable with 2. I totally forgot, some of you didn't know that this is obviously your OTK stopper, unless they make something that spins it before the battle phase. But yeah, basically you only summon her in battle phase if you want to stop the OTK. Then we play triple Sword Troopers because Sword Troopers is awesome. Free pilot out of the grave, spam some rank 3s, some more pilots out of the grave, another rank 3, then F0 in the mirror match maybe. Like, this card is pretty good. Plus it's another allure target. 1, 2, 3 Tin Can. This is your main searcher, pretty much the power play of the deck, the main play actually. You pretty much want to open with this, maybe even resolve 2 in the end phase if you can. This is mainly the E-Tally target most of the time if you're not gonna farm grow for game. But I've been thinking about 1 for 1 as well as another choice. But for now, this build is just maining 3 Tin Can and 2 Allure. Then we got 1 Strawman. I don't feel like bumping it up. I think it's fine. Plus, I'm just trying to play more dark targets. It's pretty good though. Free ship and then end phase Tin Can basically. So that's all the Kozmo monsters, and then I played double Max C because Max C is amazing if you open with it in the Burning Abyss matchup, because they either have to make a board or you win, or they have to make a board, give you cards, or not make a board and you win. That's basically it. So yeah, that's all the monsters. Now for the spells. Triple Cosmotown. I feel like Triple Cosmotown is necessary with the lack of draw power, and you basically want to open with this always, especially playing Sword Troopers and Allure Darkness. If you play Allure Darkness and you have this set up, it's Pot of Greed. That's just all there is to it. Double E-Tally because that's all we can play now. Honestly, it's not much of a hit because I still see this. I feel like I still see this as much as I did when I played it at 3, just not like opening up 2 of it. double Allure Darkness because this is our draw outlet right now, and we don't really mind banishing a dark monster because we have plenty of targets, and Kozmo Town saves us along with Strawman. Rigeki's still good because we want to get rid of Fiends in the Monarch matchup or any problem monsters and Rogue matchups too. We got to clear the board, and it's just not bad to have in a Kozmo deck. I dropped the 2 Dark Holes because we're going to be going against PK Fire. I don't know, Phantom Knights is like basically our hardest matchup, and they all float. And yeah, it's just not too good to have too much destruction against that, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's all the spells. For traps, we got 1, 2, 3 Call the Haunted still. Graveyard is still very important. This card's just a staple, I feel like, in this deck. 1, 2, 3 Cosmojo. This card is very important in pretty much any matchup. Use this right and you win the game, basically. That's all I got to say about it. Use your heads, people. Untargeting, banishing, target one of your own ships, float. Just, that's, what more could you ask for? 3 Solemn Strikes, because I feel like 3 Solemn Strikes is also staple in this format. If you're out a strike and you don't have 3 of them, you're basically at a disadvantage. I don't like saying that. I feel like a douchebag saying that, but it's true. You definitely should pick up 3 of these for sure before they get too high in price. I heard that they're like $90 right now on TCG and maybe 60s on like eBay, so you better get to it. I feel like they'll be at $80 to $100 range very soon, and they might not go down. So please try to pick up your copies as soon as possible. And then 1 Solemn Warning to top it off. Basically the ultimate defense. If they don't Twin Twister you, and you set a couple of these, you basically got game. So yeah, that's the trap lineup. Extra deck is looking pretty fine. 1 F0 for the mirror match, basically, because we can spam rank 3s. 1 of these just to make F0, basically. 1 of these because it's got good synergy with Kozmo Town and the ship's floating effects. Plus, you can pretty much push for games or make a big push with this card. This is just to out the Fiends in the Monarch matchup. This is just to cast out. Cast out does multiple things. This is to get you game if you really need it. This is basically just one of those I'd rather have it and not need it cards than need it and not have it. I've never used this card ever, but it's just got an amazing effect and it looks cool, and I just one day I'll use it. This card right here, this card is important though. This card's very important in the Burning Abyss matchups because sometimes when you're in time and you need to make that play, you just gotta make this. You gotta make this guy and push for game or more damage, and you'll win. Cyber Dragon Nova, so we can make Infinity obviously, and then if Nova gets popped, we got Cyber End Dragon. I would play Barbaroid because he usually, if you're in the mirror match and you make Infinity, they're gonna try to pop this with the Dark Destroyer. So you bring out Barbaroid and you attack over Dark Destroyer without them getting Dark Destroyer's float effect. So yeah, that's pretty much why I want it. But this card is pretty as fuck, and it will have to do for now. And I also play number 11, Grande Ocho Cinco. This card is fucking amazing. I got to resolve it a couple times in some rogue matchups on DN. Yeah, I've been hosting like little scrub lobbies, like saying post ban list only. But yeah, they've been working out kind of fun. They're pretty fun. That's how I know that I'm probably gonna run with this build. This is for the Burning Abyss matchup. If they have F0 on field, if you can make this somehow, you basically win because you can attack for 3,000 first directly because they usually have it in attack mode, and you negate its effects. And if they want to resolve a burn effect or not a burn effect, but a graveyard effect, if it's not Farfa, you win because you can attack again for 4,000. So yeah. And then there's double Chimeratech because some asshole lost my system downs on me. I let him borrow them, and he lost them, or I think he sold them, to be honest, or traded them. But yeah, he lost them, so I only have 1 copy now, and he's a jackass. So I run 2 Chimeratechs because I run Cyber Dragon still. Side deck, looking like 2 Flying Seas for the BA matchup. Just amazing because they're running the Phantom Knight builds aren't running Virgil. I know that. So, and I know the other builds, if they have a Rubik, they can just make Virgil or whatever. But yeah, it's basically for the Phantom Knights mostly. And then effect Veilers for this isn't bad in the Phantom Knight Burning Abyss matchup. but it's mainly for the Monarchs because strike sucks against them. Double Cyber Dragon because some asshole lost my system downs, I should say. I used to have 3, but now I only have 1, and then I run 2 of these. 1 Dark Hole. Dark Hole is for rogue matchups and more destruction for the Fiends in the Monarch matchup. Double Twin Twister for those floodgates and rogue decks, basically, and anyone who runs triple strike. Anti-spell fragrance are for Monarchs now, and maybe like Despots. Despots are still a thing. Then I run triple Mask Restrict to secure my security, basically, against Monarchs. So yeah, that's the whole post-banless deck that I just showed you guys. 40 card main, it's 15/15 for the extra inside. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. Like I said, I'm just toying with this for the next week, and I'll have an official build by next Saturday or Sunday. But yeah, this is what's been working for me right now, and test hands are amazing, and on DN, just messing around, I haven't lost yet, so just let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I love you all. Show me some love back, so peace.